Hey everybody, it's Wolvash. Welcome back to Call of Cthulhu. Alright, we left off last episode. We are mind swapped into Dr. Colden's body. And we were discussing that patient laying on the bed there, how he was slowly transforming into some sort of squid monster. And so now we have to do a little searching and see what we can find out. We are October 30th. No. Wait. Oh, this isn't showing me the date, actually. This is showing me, what is this showing me? Maybe it is showing me the date. October is scratched off completely, even though all the dates aren't scratched off, so maybe we're in November of 24? Okay.
This place draws you in and never lets you go.
We are looking for Dr. Fuller's office, because he's obviously creepy and suspect.
She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up. And I'm the one who pays. What a pest. It's so unfair. Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up. And I'm the one who pays.
Oh, okay.
What a pest. It's so unfair.
Tell me about
Elizabeth, you all right? Why is this room in such a state?
Because, as always, I'm cleaning it by myself. And the water was once again shut off this morning. I had to bother Mrs. Donovan again, giving her a new excuse to belittle me.
Why go through her?
Do you really need Mrs. Donovan to open a valve? Why not ask the janitor?
I can't make these decisions without her approval. Imagine if there were a leak. Anyhow, the boiler room is locked half the time. So every time the water gets shut off, I have to go and endure her reproach until she's settled the problem.
I see. Courage, Elizabeth.
Thank you, Doctor.
That's strange.
It's temperamental, if I understand correctly.
No, that's a pipe. Alright. Oh, look at... Oh. Well, I was going to say, look, saunas, until I noticed there were restraints inside. And I'm sure this bath water is nice and warm and toasty. And it hasn't been reused at all. There's going to be a lot to explore here. Like, a lot.
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up.
What is this?
I'm the one who pays.
Locker room? Locker room might have something interesting in it. Or it might be as crappy as everything else. I mean, it was obviously going to be as crappy as everything else, but doesn't mean we can't learn anything, right? Oh, we got another phonograph. We're going to find some more cylinders to play. Burning stove over there. Oh, here we go. The Reference Book of Medical Sciences. Like a dictionary, this work references in alphabetical order all the medical sciences known and practiced in the modern world. For each of the entries, the major works and names of the references authorities are listed. Alright. Oh, I don't get the credit for it? It's still my brain, right? I should still get the credit for learning about medical stuff. Hello, nurse.
I have little time for you, Doctor. You'll find out that it's not only the doctors who have things to do.
Okay, fine. This is going to be a fun place to work.
Wait a minute. Where do you think you're going?
Just walking around.
Dr. Colden.
Mrs. Donovan.
Nobody goes into Dr. Fuller's office. But rest assured, I'll tell him you came by.
That won't be necessary. Thank you.
I will tell him, nonetheless.
Okay. So, clearly not getting in the straightforward way.
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up. And I'm the one who pays.
Alright.
What a pest.
Let's get away from her for a second real quick. Okay, before I talk to these ladies, pardon me 1 second. I got a dog to take care of. Just a quick second. Alright, back to it. Distract Donovan and cut off the water. Those are a couple things we need to do. We got more to discuss, more to look at. So let's continue our wandering. What does this guy's chart say?
Chronic insomnia. Like half the island.
Well, yep, when the thing that's in power speaks to you in your dreams.
Doctor, please. My chest. Oh.
Let's see what's wrong with this guy.
His
Ooh,
perfusion
look at
of a
his-
semi-physiological solution doesn't seem to work. He's undergoing a ventricular fibrillation.
Are we just telling ourselves this?
Nurse? Deborah, come and help me, please. His potassium level is too high. Replace it with 2% glucose solution with insulin, calcium, and sodium bicarbonate.
I'll tend to it right away.
Thank you. He's in your hands.
Okay, well. We get points for messing with the patients.
Hay fever. What's he doing here?
Yeah, I don't remember people getting hospitalized for hay fever. One log in that giant fireplace.
He broke his back in an accident down by the docks.
Ah, the whaling station. What's wrong with me?
What are you talking about?
Doctor, that you?
Yes, it's Dr. Colden. Tell me what happened.
It's the old whaling station. See?
What happened there?
What did you see there?
Nothing. Nothing at all. The floor was all rotten and I fell straight through.
And that's how you broke your back.
Perhaps. No idea. Passed out. I'll just sleep a bit more.
Oh, man, that's it? Okay. This looks like a kid.
Why did nobody tell me about her admission?
The file describes the state in which Irene Sanders entered the Riverside Institute, as well as the treatments administered to her. Fuller added a handwritten note. He recommends to take her down to the psychiatric wing in order to provide her with the quiet and rest that she needs. But she's not a kid. Oh, no. I see who
Mrs.
this
Sanders?
Is she alive?
She recently came back from the surgical block. She's stable. Given her file, a nephrectomy would have been inevitable. But Fuller was able to save her kidney.
So he's fixing damaged organs with whatever this weird mystic science is. With the state of the supplies in this place, I'm surprised everyone's just not dead of infection.
Another insomniac. I should find the cause for such a widespread trouble.
Late night TV is too good here on the island.
Dr. Colden, here you are at last.
Whoa.
This patient was again brought up to the psychiatric wing. We've been following the treatment you prescribed, but the dysgeusia persists and he's lost a great deal of weight. We haven't been able to move him. The stress makes him hyperallergic.
Sir, I am going to examine you. Do you understand? Inject him with a dose of pentobarbital, intramuscular, so that I can conduct the clinical examination. He bit his lips so much, they're still bleeding.
He's bleeding
White
from his...
froth, evidently because of such drooling.
He's bleeding from his wrists, from his ankles, from his neck.
His binds left bloody wounds.
So, Doctor, what should we do with this patient?
Where are you from?
Those basement brutes tied him up too tight, and now he's hurt.
I keep trying to heal his wounds, but he reopens them.
Do you have a diploma as a nurse?
Excuse me?
So take care of this man.
And go find out what your lineage is, because I don't know what that accent is at all. Okay. This is like the rest area, waiting room.
It's a quiet little town. Days go by, steady as ever. I wanted more for myself, but...
Hey, c'est la vie. Oh, look who that is.
Where did my fiancée go? I hope those nutcases will stop burdening her with work.
I don't get why they have us waiting so long. Almost no patience here.
There's more patience than there are people waiting. Hey, Officer Bradley.
Ethan,
Marie,
what are you doing here?
I'm waiting for my medication, of course. Why?
I'll prescribe you something.
Tell me your symptoms.
I have headaches. And I can't sleep.
Do you suffer from insomnia?
No. Look, I don't want you to laugh at me.
Then you shouldn't wear guy liner.
Ethan, if you don't trust me, then who?
I have nightmares. They keep me awake every night. It seems stupid, I know, but they're terrible.
Actually, you're not the only one.
No. No one has ever seen the things I see. It's like I'm turning mad.
Seems like some kind of affliction.
So many people have this affliction. It's like an epidemic.
Do you think it might be related to Fuller's work?
I would bet my
I don't
life
know
on it.
yet, but I will figure all this out. Everyone in Darkwater is suffering from nightmares.
Really?
We don't have any medication left.
Oh, there's no excuse then. I should let you work.
Take care, Ethan.
You too, Marie.
Alrighty. That's about you, oldest nurse in the building.
Dr. Colden.
Okay. Good work then. Keep it up.
This man, Edward Pierce, his file is incomplete. What did Fuller do to him?
His file is strangely incomplete and detail on treatment is not given. It does not respect standard practice.
Dr. Colden, we need you at once in Dormitory B.
What's the situation?
What is the problem?
Mr. Evans seems to be having trouble with his IV.
I've done an exam. Deborah is looking after him.
And the family of Mrs. Harding is asking to see her medical file.
I'll never understand why it's so hard to see patients' files around here.
Rules are rules. See, with Dr. Fuller, he's in charge. Anyhow, they're still waiting, and I don't think they'll leave until they get what they want.
Understood. Anything else?
As a matter of fact, yes. A man has been brought up from the basement.
I saw him, yes. It's always the same thing. They bring them up, without any explanation, with a multitude of self-inflicted injuries. We take care of the wounds, and then they leave. Each time, I feel like I'm sending them back to hell.
Their affliction is not our responsibility. You cannot save everybody, Doctor.
Okay, everybody else, grew up around here. You immigrated here from the South, and I'm not sure why you would do that.
The boiler room key is not in its place.
Oh yeah, other keys are hanging there.
Dr. Fuller always keeps his key with him.
So the question is now, we want to mess with the pipes. We don't have the boiler room key.
Sorry, but nobody can take anything until I finish the inventory.
Can I just...
Please. The fewer interruptions there are, the faster I'll be finished.
Okay, fine. You guys need admin staff. You get the nurses doing this stuff.
The operating room is never accessible after an operation.
Well, it should be getting cleaned up. Okay, back to Fuller's office. This is another way into the big office area. Boiler room.
The door to the boiler room is locked.
Yep.
I have to get the key if I wish to get rid of Donovan.
Ooh, he's got some messed up feet. All these patients, I think, are actually dead.
No, you're pulling my leg. I'm not joking. I saw the schedule. She's alone in the bathroom again. And she still says nothing to that old witch, Donovan.
Oh, listen to the way you talk, you naughty girl. And the answer is no. You can imagine that she doesn't dare say a thing. That silly goose lets herself be trodden on.
Oh well, at least we won't have to clean for a while.
And just wait and see the next time the water's cut off. It's a real show.
I'm working on it.
The doses prescribed by Fuller are far too high.
Prescription for barbiturates signed by Dr. Fuller. Okay. Uomo delinquente. This pseudoscientific work by Cesar Lombroso correlates an individual's morphology with his criminal predispositions. The seriousness of this study and the accuracy of the demonstrations can deceive an uninformed reader. So they had their bunk science back then too, huh?
We've been waiting to be restocked for weeks.
Restocked with what, though? Just the sleeping pills?
We're running out of this medicine.
I know, Doctor. We sent the purchase order, though, but Mrs. Donovan refused it.
Once again.
Can't you do anything?
Donovan takes her instructions directly from Dr. Fuller. I'm afraid I can do nothing about it for the moment.
We could fight her. Can I get into the high security unit? Probably
The
not.
answers must be hidden in Fuller's office.
Yeah, I know, but we can't get in there right now. We want to cut off the water to distract Donovan, but how we're gonna do that?
I have little time for you, Doctor. You'll find out that it's not only the doctors who have things to do.
Okay, what if I try to walk in this office again?
Wait a minute. Where do you think you're going? Dr. Colden.
Mrs. Donovan.
Nobody goes into Dr. Fuller's office. But rest assured, I'll tell him you came by.
That won't be necessary. Thank you.
I will tell him, nonetheless.
Okay, teacher's pet. Alright, so we have the liberty of knowing what we're supposed to do. And no idea how exactly to go about it. Who would have the boiler room key? It would be the nurse in the cleaning area, right?
She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make everything all right, Dr. Colden?
All is well, Elizabeth. Thank you. I was making sure the water wasn't cut off yet again.
Thank God, no. The water's running. I have no desire to call Donovan for help.
Hang in there, I guess.
Come now. Don't let that witch sap your morale.
I'm trying, Doctor. I'm trying. It's just that sometimes I imagine she shuts down the water herself, just for the pleasure of harassing me.
Her time is much too precious for these kind of petty games.
Is it though?
Courage, Elizabeth.
Thank you, Doctor.
Is it? She seems the type. And like she's literally standing around while everybody else is doing something. Where would that key be? Oh, hey. I haven't seen you before.
Watch out for the water, Doctor.
Okay, I will. Oh, what's this? Medicine and Secret Sciences. This very interesting book, aimed at a wide public, demonstrates how non-recognized sciences have influenced modern medicine. Magnetism, grandmother's secrets, Chinese acupuncture, hypnosis, herbal medicine, alchemy, and many others have contributed, to a certain extent, to the enrichment of medicine at the beginning of this century. I like that grandmother's secrets were in there, just a separate thing.
Dr. Colden?
Hello, Betty. I'm looking for the key to the boiler room.
Here we go.
What for?
To put it in its place. Perhaps I should do the same with you.
I beg your pardon?
I suspect you of having a little too much fun at Elizabeth's expense. But be warned, it could easily be you they will all be laughing at tomorrow.
You are right, Doctor. The key is in the dormitory office in Block B.
Thank you. I shall go fetch it.
Alright. Keep your hands clean. Kitchen. I know she told me where to go, but I thought I'd look anyway. Look at all this just exposed food. Getting cold in here. Lovely.
Patients and hospital personnel eat the same food.
Well, yeah. How are you going to infect everybody if they don't eat the same food?
Gentlemen, may I help you?
We're waiting on news regarding our mother, Maureen Harding. She came in with a kidney problem, but we haven't heard anything since.
Her kidneys regrown.
I've tended to her, and I have good news. Her blood analysis is reassuring. Her kidneys are as new.
Are you talking about the same person? This is miraculous.
She's still recovering, but you may speak to her upon her awakening.
Oh, thank you so much, Doctor. We'll wait for her to wake up. We've been here since this morning, so it won't make a difference.
Alright. Now we're in Block B. Said it's in the dormitory office in Block B. That would be in here, I would imagine. Here we go. Boom. Boiler room key.
The key to the boiler room. All I have to do is shut off the water and hope Donovan takes the bait.
Alright, let's cause some mischief, shall we? But nurse, why are you running around so?
Everybody says it. She's a witch.
Yeah, she's a witch, I know. Holy freaking crap, what happened in here? There's not supposed to be thick green slime on the floor of the boiler room, people.
I can't shut this with my bare hands. I need a tool.
Well, there's tools all over the place. What do you need? Like, there's literal... I got tools. Tools, 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 tools. Are you telling me that the tool to shut the boiler room off is not going to be in the boiler room? Okay. Where would I find a tool to shut the boiler room off? Let's use this broom as a lever. I know that people have like a phobia. Oh, shut up. I know that people have phobias of hospitals, and I'm not really like that, but if this was a hospital that you had to go to, yeah. I think I might rather just go ahead and die than be in this place. Oh, that poor guy. See my recent point about rather dying. Okay. Where in the world are we going to find a tool? Not in there. What about some of these dudes that are just hanging out in the hallway? Maybe they'd come open it for me. They look like a bunch of tools. Oh, he's out of there. Does that mean wherever he was mopping up might be available to look into? Boiler room. He was over here, I believe. Yep. Well, let's go throw a proverbial monkey wrench into things. Let's do it while everybody's watching, too. I mean, I don't want to
I feel
that
guilty
guy?
about Elizabeth, but I need the diversion.
But that would be just as difficult as turning it by hand. Gonna tell her the water's off? Nope. Do we gotta go confront the poor girl that we messed with?
It's temperamental, if I understand correctly.
Yeah, we know that.
Dr. Colden, might there be a problem with the water?
I was about to mention it. It seems it's been cut off yet again.
I can't take this, Marie. I feel I'm gonna burst.
It's not your fault if we have defective plumbing.
And yet, I'm the one who gets punished because I'm gonna have to square off with that annoying old witch. Courage, Elizabeth. Here we go. And hold your tongue this time.
Here we go indeed. We started drama, now we're here to like just watch it unfold.
Mrs. Donovan?
Oh.
I'm busy. Elizabeth, isn't it?
Yes.
You are busy, so pardon me.
Last. The missing files must be hidden here.
While I rummage through this guy's stuff. It's the Scylla.
Something is wrong with these masts. It's some sort of puzzle.
Yeah.
I've unlocked something.
Ooh,
Patient files. I was right.
That was a difficult puzzle. This cylinder was hidden inside Fuller's office. He recorded his thoughts about one of the many psychoanalysis sessions he submitted Sarah Hawkins to. Okay. Alright. Just double check. See, you gotta double check everything.
The Stendhal syndrome. Of course. This is where Fuller found his diagnosis for Francis Sanders.
A study of the Stendhal syndrome, a particularly rare mental illness. Subjects display mental disorders linked to an exposure to works of art. Really? That's a specific thing, huh? Let's listen to our...
Conclusions. Session number 17. Patient? Sarah Hawkins.
We gotta look for something while we're doing this.
The patient appears to have finally accepted the illusory nature
This
of
finger
what he
belonged to a
calls
woman.
Mythos.
Why keep it here?
It goes without saying that these peculiar delusions are the price that comes with her exceptional gifts.
Why is Ethan on medication?
I don't know.
Why does Dr. Fuller write psychological reports about Sarah Hawkins?
I also don't know.
At first, I presumed that her blood was the key. But I found nothing to explain Mrs. Hawkins' abilities.
What abilities?
The poor souls downstairs are not Fuller's only subjects.
Then James came, irate that Charles was keeping secrets from him. I presume that he will try to break into the basement sooner or later.
Okay, so the Dockmaster's involved in all of this too, huh?
I am prepared.
Hawkins, Fitzroy, and Fuller. What is the connection between these three?
It is fortunate that I had the presence of mind to set the morgue in the basement. When all the fuss about the Hawkins incident finally comes to an end, I will dispose of her belongings. In the meantime, they must remain hidden in plain sight.
Did this guy break in and steal the painting? What do you want me to look at? Over here? Ooh, a shoe.
Of course. Sarah Hawkins is the connection.
Alright, I guess that's everything we can learn here.
I must go back to the basement. I should go another way.
Okay. I thought this way might bump into the nurse. Now we'll leave the door open. Alright, go down into the psychiatric wing. Is that going to be the secure area that we saw before? Yep. Oh, and it gets even better here. Yay. What a great place. And there's a giant pile of blood to start off with. Right off the bat. Holy crap.
Ah, now that's the Marie that I know. I knew I could count on your scientific curiosity. It's time to show you what you were so eager to discover.
Oh! Just right in the sternum. Are we... Oh, we're back. And now he knows that she's in trouble.
If you're gonna shoot me, at least have the decency to look me in the eyes.
Turn around. Slowly.
The guy from the bar.
Talk, filthy thief! Oh, I swear I'll shoot!
It was Charles Hawkins.
Take a minute to look around. Everything points to Charles Hawkins.
He's dead!
No. He was here for a very specific item.
Oh, no.
The book. Why was it in the safe?
Have you read it?
Answer the question.
How foolish of you. Now you won't be able to escape his will. What did it show you?
Marie Colden was there.
She went into Fuller's office. She was looking for Sarah Hawkins' corpse.
Sarah Hawkins, you say? Let's go back to the start, shall we? Whose life did the Necronomicon choose to show you?
Dr. Colden. She was at the Riverside Institute. She's in danger. I have to go.
Wait. No one knows the occult better than me. You might need my help.
Yeah, we'll take help where we need.
All right. All right. I might need you after all.
Perfect. Let's meet later at the Hawkins mansion. Now go. Rescue the doctor.
Thank you, Drake.
His lips quivering. He's so scared for her. Alright, Chapter 9, Riverside Institute. The book projected Pierce into the body of Dr. Colden. The detective watched helplessly as Bradley's friend carried out her inquiry. Confronted with the experiments of Fuller, she got into his office and discovered that the director of the Riverside Institute was hiding information on, if not the body of, Sarah Hawkins. But she was discovered by Fuller. Pierce must save her before it's too late. All right, you know what? I think we will go ahead and wrap it up right here. We'll pick up right at the start of Chapter 9 and see what this confrontation runs into. I'm curious to see how Drake plays into things, because we spotted him way back when he was in the bar hanging out with the scars and tattoos all over himself. So yeah, it makes sense he was running the occult bookstore. But that's a mystery for another time. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you come back for the next one. And till then, take care of yourselves.